In this video, I'm going to show you 8 habits that have the capacity to keep you poor in 2025. Your net worth to the world is often determined by subtracting your bad habit from your good habit. Whatever remains is your wealth. I will break this habit into 3 categories or buckets: the mindset habit, financial habit, and fantasy habit. If you cultivate the opposite of these habits, there's no limit to your financial progress in 2025. Obviously, when it comes to improving your finances, many people don't realize how much habit determines their outcome. Most people attribute their financial struggles to external events like inflation, low salaries, or economic instabilities. While these factors do play a role, the habits you practice every day often hold the most power over your financial future. And in this video, I will show you how these specific habits could be sabotaging your wealth building efforts without you realizing it. And by the way, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Emeka. I'm a banker and a psychologist with over 2 decades of experience in performance optimization and wealth building. And for the past few months, I've been here on YouTube sharing what I've learned along the way to help you live a richer life. If you're ready to transform your financial habit, you are in the right place. And let's get started. And the first is the mindset habit. A mindset of lack and scarcity cannot lead you anywhere. I know you grew up poor because your parents struggled to give you the life you would have wanted. All you know growing up is lack and scarcity, and that programming affects your mindset around money. That has got to stop. And how often do you focus again on what's missing in your life, whether it's in your finances, relationship, or career? This mindset is a primal temptation for many. It's easy to blame external factors like inflation or difficult working environment for your struggle. But when you are constantly thinking about what's lacking or what's missing, you subtly or subconsciously reinforce that scarcity mindset. Your parents did the best given what they know. Now you know better. And you've got to upgrade that thinking. Shift your focus to the abundance you already have. When you become aware of the resources and opportunities around you, you attract more of them. If you have skills or experiences that others value, you can leverage those to create income streams. Recognizing what you have rather than obsessing over what you don't is the first step towards financial progress. I've seen people stuck in a scarcity mindset, unable to see the wealth of opportunities they already possess. But once they begin focusing on their strength, their resources, doors started opening for them. This habit is not just about money, but about shifting your perspective to see the possibilities that you already have. Many people focus on the obstacles that stand in their way instead of taking action towards their goals. This mindset creates a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure. Instead of obsessing over what's holding you back, asking yourself what action you can take right now to move forward regardless can be empowering. For instance, if you've always wanted to start a side hustle but don't have a perfect plan, you can start regardless and test your ideas and iterate as you make progress. You don't come empty. None of us do. We have skills, abilities, and a life. Put those abilities into good use and your financial story will be different. Fear is a bad thing, and dwelling on past losses can paralyze you and prevent you from moving forward. What you've lost in the past is gone, my dear. You have to wake up and learn from it and go on to the next adventure. I have lost in some places and won some. I kept moving forward. You must become a learning machine as fast as you can so you don't repeat the same mistake. What you have lost is gone. Focus on what you have gained and what you can learn thereof. Next is financial habits. When you exchange your time, a finite, irreplaceable resource, for money, which is inherently a limited liability, you enter a cycle that can leave you perpetually broke. There is nothing inherently wrong with working for someone else. I do too, but it needs to be intentional and strategic. Think about it. You are taking something that's infinitely scarce, that is your time, and trading it for something finite and fleeting, which is money, which often vanishes as quickly as it arrives. This leaves you in in a precarious situation, no time, no substantial wealth, and a shrinking asset in the form of energy and productivity. And that's why it's essential to create systems where your money generates more money even when you're not actively working, like writing a book, investing in an asset like stock, real estate, or business, or even a side hustle that grow and earn income while you are asleep. The key is to break the cycle of trading hours for naira or dollars. Start leveraging your time to build income streams that multiply on their own. I know that one is tough because bills needs to be paid, but paying bills alone isn't the sole purpose of your money. The primary purpose of money is to grow it into more money. Every dollar or naira you earn has the potential to become a seed for greater harvest. Your job is to plant it wisely. If you're young, this is the perfect season of your life to build the mindset and habit of saving and investing. Your youth gives you the advantage of time, allowing your money to grow exponentially through compound interest and asset building opportunities. Regardless of your age and at what stage you are in life, it's essential to live beyond just paying bills. If you consistently exchange your paycheck for rent, transportation, entertainment, and other expenses without setting aside a portion to invest, you're setting yourself up for vulnerability. Paycheck can stop unexpectedly through job loss, economic shift, but your bills won't stop coming. And that's why you need to think about building financial resilience. Find ways to multiply what you earn today so you're not just maintaining your current lifestyle but securing your future. When you prioritize creating wealth over simply spending money, you set yourself up for a life of stability and freedom. Sacrificing your future for a few fleeting moments of pleasure or instant gratification can become a dangerous habit. The truth is, anything truly valuable and lasting takes time, effort, and patience to build. The quick and easy thing rarely holds worth, while the investment you make in yourself today can yield incredible rewards in the future. Time will pass regardless of what you do. The question is, will you grow with it, cultivating patience and discipline to pay the price today, whether it's through hard work, self-control, or delayed gratification? And this has the greatest superpower that can propel your finance forward. Waking up early isn't fun. Hitting the gym regularly is not easy. And eating well feels like a chore, and consistently doing the work might seem tedious. But these sacrifices are the foundation of a stronger and more meaningful future. They compound over time, building the skill, health, and resilience you need to thrive. And one defining characteristic of successful people is their willingness to give up short-term comfort for long-term gains. Understand that the small, uncomfortable choices you make today are investment in a future filled with possibility, opportunity, freedom, and fulfillment. So every time you feel tempted to prioritize the present over the future, remind yourself of the life you're building, not just for today, but for the years to come. And next are fantasy habits. Nothing is absolutely wrong with fantasy, but must be built on solid planning. I want to wear designer clothing, drive in a certain kind of car, or live in a kind of house. It's a common trap, especially among young people who get caught up in their law of appearances. And that means focusing on looking rich rather than building true wealth. Investing heavily in stylish homes, flashy cars, and designer clothing, all in an attempt to project a lifestyle that haven't been earned. This obsession with looking rich is often an early invitation to poverty. Why? Because it prioritizes spending over saving and consumption over investment. The more you pour money into appearances, the less you have to put away in assets that will build your future. True wealth isn't built by showing off what you have today. It's created by making smart, disciplined choices that pay off tomorrow. Instead of chasing your dream life fantasy through material possessions, focus on building the foundation of a life where your dreams become sustainable realities. Live simply now, invest in your future, and you eventually achieve a lifestyle that doesn't just look good but feels good because it's truly yours. If you keep upgrading your car, apartment, or entertainment choices every time you get a pay rise or make a bit more profit, you are walking on a dangerous path. This habit of constantly increasing your expenses to match your income, commonly known as the lifestyle inflation, can quickly erode your financial stability and eventually leave you broke. As your expenses rise with your income, you don't leave room for savings, investment, or building wealth. Instead, you are caught up in a cycle of earning and spending where no matter how much money you make, is never enough. You end up working harder and harder just to maintain a lifestyle that doesn't truly belong to you. The key to breaking this cycle is self-discipline and intentionality. When you earn more, resist the urge to immediately spend more. Instead, focus on savings, investing, and using that extra income to pay off debt or build assets that grow in value over time. By controlling your lifestyle inflations, you create a financial buffer that allows you to live comfortably now while securing your financial future. If you keep this habit in your life in 2025, you will remain broke as ever. But if you take steps to cultivate the opposite habits, I promise you will see astonishing financial progress in your life. My hope for you is a future of abundance and freedom. Check out my video on the 3 mindset or 3 simple rules you must master to make your year and year your best year. Is your transformative guide to building a life of wealth and abundance. And as always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you stay relevant to our latest updates. I'd like to thank you for watching and make change happen for you today.